News 13 is on special assignment as a Veterans of Foreign Wars group goes head-to-head with Apopka. The VFW is worried the city is trying to force them out of a city-owned building they used for the past 9 years. But News 13's Amanda McKenzie tells us the controversy boils down to the mayor and the veterans.
They're taking everything away from us.
88-year-old Artie Vecchio says the veterans of Post 10147 were blindsided by a vote from Apopka City Council. That vote now requires them to share a city-owned building with the AHA Players Theater Group. Plus, Apopka Mayor Joe Kilsheimer is accusing the VFW Post, a nonprofit and tax-exempt organization, of profiting from the taxpayer-funded building.
If they would provide me with the documents about their expenses and revenues, a lot of these questions would go away.
Mayor Kilsheimer blames a handshake agreement more than 13 years ago between former Mayor John Land and the VFW for never writing a contract with financial stipulations.
The city pays about $33,000 a year for the electric bill, the water bill, the garbage bill, the sewer bill.
The VFW says they have never received any complaints, been asked to pay rent, or provide financial records until recently. And despite the mayor's complaints about the utility costs, he says the city is not in the business of making money, but to serve the community.
As long as we can, we want to serve the community.
Here, the veterans hold meetings, maintain a museum, and raise funds by hosting banquets and events. After expenses, they say the money left over goes toward helping homeless veterans, hosting parties at the VA hospital, producing patriotic tributes, and working with the Special Olympics.
All I want the city is to tell the truth.
Mayor Kilsheimer tells me friends of his who manage the AHA Players Theater Group approached him in June about using a city building for practices and performances.
The community theater group wanted to start right away.
The vote quickly passed, and for 66 days, the theater group will have the building rent-free and without a contract.
It was a shock.
A shock because it's the same type of agreement they have with the VFW. But after combing through years of documents and minutes from city council meetings, we found proof that the VFW has more than just a handshake agreement. Since 2002, the city voted and approved plans to purchase the land and provide funding for a community center that would house the VFW Post.
It puts Apopka in a bad light. Just shouldn't have been handled that way and put the VFW in the middle. And then there will be a point when, the city takes the facility over at some point.
And that is what the VFW fears will happen.
I've asked for a contract for about 3 or 4 times. I've yet to get it.
I went to the Apopka City Administrator, Glenn Irby, to find out why.
It was we just haven't had a chance to develop it yet.
City officials insist they are not trying to push the veterans out, but the veterans worry they may not be able to continue all of their community projects.
I just hope the few years I got left that we can do the things we do in peace.
In Apopka, Amanda McKenzie, News 13.
For fun local entertainment, check out Bright House Network's Local On Demand, Channel 999. Always free and exclusively on Bright House Network.